हेलो गाइस, कैसे आप सब लोग। वेलकम बैक टू अ वीडियो। सो गाइस, टुडे आज हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी एक्टिव, एज यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन एंड योर थंबनेल, एक्टिव एंड पैसिव वॉइस. What we are going to study? Active and passive voice. So what are these active and passive voices? I will tell you afterwards in this video, but before continuing with the video, please subscribe. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, please don't forget to click on that like button and also comment what you need to learn in the next video. So let's start without any further delays. Okay, so our first thing we will learn is that what is this active voice, what is this passive voice, because before if we don't learn that, we cannot continue further. So let's start learning that. So you know that we so first we have to learn that we can only have this active and passive voice only in the transitive verbs. Active and passive voice, they can be only present in transitive verbs. Transitive verbs. You cannot use them in intransitive verbs, because what we know that intransitive verb don't have any object, so we cannot have active and passive voice for that. Okay, so now active and passive voice, what are they? So now let's start. So active voice, we can say that a sentence is in active voice when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the doer of the action. So let me take an example to make this concept crystal clear to you. Ramesh is playing football. Ramesh is playing football. So what I told, that when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the doer of the action, means the verb which is denoted in the sentence must be done by the subject, then we can say that it is an active voice. And I will also give you a short trick to know which sentence is in active voice and which sentence is in passive voice. Okay, so here according to this, our Ramesh is the subject, yes or no? Is playing is the verb, right? And football is the object, yes or no? So according to our definition of active voice, this verb must be done by the subject, and according to the sentence, what is written? Ramesh is playing football, means it is sure that Ramesh is playing football. So here the sentence is in active voice. Active voice, when the verb that is denoted in the subject, that is denoted by the subject, is the doer of the action, means the subject is the doer of the verb. Means we can learn in simple words what is active voice. When the verb denoted in the sentence is done by the subject, then we can say that the sentence is in active voice. Now what is passive voice? What is passive voice? So a sentence is in passive voice when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the receiver of the action, that is when the subject is acted upon or is passive. So now I will I will write a sentence. Okay, football is played by him. Football is played by him. In this sentence, football is the object. Football is the object. Is played is the verb. Him is the subject. Now in the passive voice, in the active voice, what was there? The subject. The subject was doing the action in the active voice, but in the passive voice, is played is received by the subject. Okay, for better understanding, let me use Ramesh here. As I had used Ramesh in the first example, I will also use Ramesh here. So this playing action is now being received by Ramesh. Football is played by Ramesh. Okay, now this played action is getting acted upon whom? Is getting acted upon Ramesh. Another trick, now I will say the trick by which you can know whether a sentence is in active voice or it is in passive voice. Now see, whether a sentence is in, when the sentence will be in active voice, the sentence will be always in normal type. Like Ramesh played football. It is normal. But in the passive voice, our sentence must have this by. Always the object plus verb plus by plus subject is the structure of passive voice sentences. Okay, so this by must always be there in passive voice. Okay, so now we have learned this much. Now let us learn how we convert active and passive voice when in case of tenses. I will also tell today we are not this grade we are not reading how we convert modal auxiliaries, that one, but we will read about tenses. So first we will read present simple sentence. Present simple sentences. Present simple sentences structure we have to know. So it is normal. Subject plus verb which will be in present form plus object, right? So now if we will convert this to passive voice, then we have to replace this object in case of subject. So first, what will be the structure? Object. Now whenever, another rule, whenever we will convert any sentence in passive voice, there always be a helping verb. Now I had told you na, by is also a type of helping verb only. Okay, object plus, if the sentence is in present simple, you will use helping verbs is, am or are. Is, am or are the helping verbs to be used. Means verb will remain in its place. Verb will not be disturbed. Third, what will change? Subject will come in place of object. But before that, the verb which is present, we have to convert it into its V3 form. V3 form. And as I have told you in passive voice, there must be always by. And then we will bring our subject in place of the object. So this is our structure which we will follow when we are converting from active to passive voice. So now let us take an example quickly. Okay, we will follow this structure only and I will tell you how simple it is. Okay, he plays cricket. Now here our subject is he, verb is plays, cricket is our object. Yes or no? Now when we convert this sentence to passive voice, what will it be in passive voice? First our object we will pick out cricket. Now how we will decide whether is to be put up, am is to be put up or are is to be put up? When the subject is singular, then we have to use is. If the subject is I, then we have to use am. If the subject is plural, then we have to use are. Understood? Next. So here cricket is singular or plural? Tell. Yes, cricket is what? Cricket is singular, so we will use is. It is. Now we have to find our verb and its third form. Plays, we will change it into third form. Is played. Played will be its third form. Okay, now by we have to add by. He will change into, he will come into the place of object, but will it become he? Cricket is played by he. No, cricket is played by him. By him. Okay, why I changed it into him? Because here our subject is being converted into object, so we cannot use subject in place of an object pronoun. We cannot place a subject pronoun in place of an object, so we have to convert this he. So and what is the object form of he? Him. She, her. It, you. So we have to learn that box now, one box in which there will be all the subjects and their objects, pronouns. Okay, this it is very easy. Now I am telling you what is the, according to the structure. Cricket is the object, is our is form, played is verb third form, by him. Very easy, everything is followed. So take out this structure and just we have to go and do it. Just we have to remember the structure, perform the calculation, and we can do it easily. And so next we will be doing, let me erase all this mess from here. Okay, so now we will be doing past simple sentences. Past. Now we will be doing past simple sentences. Now past simple structure, what it is? Past simple structure. Okay, so past simple structure, it is subject plus verb that will be in past plus object. Now which structure we were following? In just only we will do some changes. Okay, what changes we will do is that object will remain at its own place as it was. Object will come to the first place, right? Object will come to the first place. Now the verb which you are using is are. In past it will change into was, or where. Now where we will use was where? Same. Was is for singular subject, where is for plural object. A plural subject, a plural object when you will use. Understood? Now plus after that we will use verb's third form. Verb third form plus by plus subject. Structure is all the same. We have to use verb's third form, we have to use by, we have to use subject, we have to bring object to the first place. Everything is same. Just we are bring some modifications here. Now I will take a sentence as an example to make it more clear. He played football. He played football. Played football. So now here first rule I am telling you, while converting, first find out the subject. What? Football. Subject. It is an active voice. Find out the subject, verb and object. Now identify the tense. In which tense it is. It is in past simple. Apply this structure. Bring football to the first. Football. Was where? Football is singular, so we will apply was. Verb's third form played will remain played because verb played third form is also played. And we have to apply it by, and we have to change the he. It is in subject form. We have to change it to what? Change it to object form. He. In object form it will become him. Okay, note it down. Okay, at the last I will also write down this one so that you can take a note of these in your copies. Okay, now understood how we can convert past simple sentences into our passive voice. Okay, it's also very easy to convert past simple sentences to passive voice. Next we will be continuing on with our present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense. I will write it for you. Please take down notes. I am requesting those who are watching the video, if not if possible, take down notes. So in present continuous, what is the structure for present continuous sentences? Subject plus is, am, are plus main verb plus ing plus object is the structure. Yes or no? If we have to convert it into passive voice, what we will do is we will bring the object to the first place. That's the first rule in our passive voice. Second, we will add is, am, are. Yes or no? Is, am, are plus we will add being here, not that AI wala being. It is being, being plus verb's third form, main verb, its third form we will use, then by we will use, then subject. Okay, so this is the subject for active voice, this is the subject for passive voice. Okay, now let me take a sentence to make this more clear. I will use this structure. He is baking cake. He is baking Now we will bring the subject object to the first place. So our object is cake, so cake will come to the first place. Cake is amar. Cake is a singular, so we have to use is. Then being, cake is being. Was third form is baking, was third form is baked. Now we have to next add by. He change it to object form, that will become him. Okay, so this is our active voice, this is in active voice, this is in passive voice. Understood? Yes? Any doubts? You can comment me in the comment section, so that I will be fortunate that my students asking me doubts. Okay, so next we will be continuing with our we will be continuing with past continuous sentences, continuing with past continuous sentences. Okay, so past continuous sentences, let us know the structure. When it is in active voice, subject plus was where, is amar changes to was where, plus main verb plus ing plus object. Now when we convert it into passive voice, first thing, bring the object to the first place, object, then was and were will remain at their place. Note this down, was where, plus we have to use verb's third form, we have to use being here, same structure, just we have replaced is amar with was where. Note the changes only. Okay, note the changes what we are making to convert. Being plus we have to use was third form plus by plus subject. So easy, right? Just we are bringing changes to the structure of the sentence. Okay, the same. Okay, but now the question arises in the I think I have to tell this in the middle of the session, why we use passive voice. Okay, so we can make use of passive voice when the doer is unknown or unimportant. Means in the sentence we want that let the doer be secret, we don't want to reveal the doer, or the doer is not so important that we will reveal him or her in sentence. So to keep him confidential, we use passive voice. And second, when the speaker wishes to be remain neutral, means if he wants to talk in neutral language, then he will use passive voice. Okay, good. So now I will take a sentence to make this more clear to you. Okay, if any doubts remain, so please comment me so that I can clear it out. Next, we will be using a sentence. She was baking cake. She was baking cake. Tasty, tasty cake. So this sentence is in active voice. Now when we will convert it into passive voice, what will the sentence become? The sentence will become, first object cake was being, cake object was being, baking third form baked by her. She object form is her. okay, and her is the subject. Yes, now clear? She was baking cake. Now, when we express this sentence is in passive voice. So when we express it in passive voice, then we will write it as cake was being baked by her. केक उसने बेक किया था. ठीक है. So this type we have represented 4 types of tenses in active and passive voice. Now, if we want to, now there are 2 more tenses and 2 more conditions. 2 more tenses and 2 more conditions which I will tell you in the next class or next session. So till then, stay happy. I wish you a good day. Next class we will also do some questions related to active and passive voice so that it becomes more clear, and in the next session we will also finish this chapter and move on towards our next. So thank you guys, thank you for watching the video. Meet in the next video. Till then, stay happy and stay safe. Tata, goodbye, good wishes to you and your family. Bye bye.